Hello there guys and girls, this is Pixel, and today I have an exciting video for you all because I'm going to be doing something that I used to do on the channel, and that is where I head over to Instagram, where you can follow me at pickapixel to get involved when I next do this, because I will be doing it. It's a lot of fun, but basically I said over on there on my Insta story for you guys to ask me questions to be answered in a video. So I've got some Rocket League gameplay in the background, which I haven't yet recorded, so I hope it's good. And I'm going to take your questions from Instagram and basically do like a little Q&A with some Rocket League gameplay, and it's just going to be a great time. Now, naturally, it's the first one I've done in a while, so a lot of the questions are going to be about Rocket League and YouTube. There are some funny ones in there, and then as we do them more often in the future, you can ask about anything and everything. So that's what we're going to be doing today. I got a DM from the official Rocket League Instagram asking who are the sponsors of this video. And I think I can say that. I did. Obviously, if you've watched for a long time, you know that logo.com are the sponsors of the channel and of this video. It really does help me out having them on the video. So if you want to check them out, their keys, crates, items, gift cards, trade up section, anything, head over there and use discount code PIXEL for 6% off your purchase. I'm going to play the sponsored intro, then I'm going to show you some gameplay in the background whilst I answer your questions sent to me over on Instagram from you, the Pixel Army. So smash a like and let's get into it. You guys need to go and check out the sponsors of this video, lolga.com. They sell gift cards for cheaper than they actually are if you use my discount code PIXEL at checkout for 6% off. Say you want a $50 gift card, go to the checkout, use my code, and you can get it for cheaper than $50. If you want to buy V-Bucks on Fortnite, keys on Rocket League, or much more, then you can go and do that using the link in the description. Lolga is not affiliated with any game that I'm playing or showing on the channel, but they're really supporting me, and I hope you go show them some love. So, with that being said, enjoy the rest of the video. Aiden Draws Comics asks, is it cool if I draw you a picture of you as a superhero? It will be Rocket League themed. Yes, yes, and 100% yes. I might even respond to that on my actual story as well, so he sees it, because how cool would that be? What would my superhero name be? I feel like every name I come up with would just end up being some kind of innuendo. Leave a comment down below. What would my superhero name be? Be nice. And yes, I am wearing a green Pokemon t-shirt. I can finally wear green in videos again because I no longer use the green screen, so that's refreshing. Radu_Iord asks, do you have a girlfriend? If yes, how do you maintain your relationship as a gamer? Who's going to tell him? So I don't have a girlfriend. I've been single for a little while now. But in regards to maintaining a relationship as a gamer, I think it's just the same advice I'd give as far as maintaining any relationship goes, and that is communication. Communication is key. Speaking of communication, I got my man Kazelix messaging me on Facebook. He's fuming because YouTube's not processing his video. Is it normal to take this long? So annoying. Max is fuming. Oh, that's so funny. Chances are, if you're in a relationship, you'd hope that your other half has their own hobbies, so I think the compromise situation could be whenever they do their hobby, you can do your hobby. So if they like going out and doing yoga, then their yoga time can be your gaming time. It's just communication. You don't want to let someone else totally control your life, but sometimes I do think sacrifices have to be made. So yeah, just communicate, talk about it. That's the best way. And thank you for your question. Daniel Beatty asks, if there's one thing in your life you would change, what would it be and why? That is a very good question. One thing in my life that I would change. So I'm not going to be general and just be like, cure cancer, because that's not in my life. It is in my life, but it's not. If I'm thinking things that are actively in my life every day, I don't want that to come across as me being like heartless, but me personally, what am I thinking? Because obviously cure disease would be right up there. Okay, so if I'm not looking on a big scale, just like something that inconveniences me day to day, is the injury I've got to my foot that I got playing cricket in the summer, and the healing process is very, very slow and quite painful and uncomfortable. It should be fully healed in like 4 or 5 months, but I would just love for it to be healed now. Blaze Shadow 99 asks, would you ever scam someone on an alt account? No, because why would I? Why would I? I've been scammed, and I know what it feels like to get that drop in the pit of your stomach, and you feel like an idiot because you feel like you shouldn't have been scammed. And it's just a horrible thing to do. I think I've got too much empathy to do that, and also no need to do that. I can get my own items, and I'm one of the very few people that's fortunate enough to actually be able to make money doing that. I can make videos getting items, doing crate openings and stuff like that, and I can actually make money from doing that. So I am the last person who needs to go scamming people. I'm not Noah's Noah. I shouldn't say that. I'm not Namor. Noah and I are cool. He won't mind that if he ever saw that, at least. Plus, I actually like him as a guy. You know, he just did some stupid things, so we'll move on. Swase asks, not a traditional question, but any interest in doing a Rocket League themed interview, gameplay, review? So I'm not entirely sure. Would I like doing an interview? Would I like being interviewed? Hell yes. Would I like doing a Rocket League review? I mean, I suppose my entire channel is like a review of Rocket League, really. But yeah, thank you. R8 Rider asks, what do you miss more, OG Fortnite days or Champions 1, 2, 3, and 4 crate days? So OG Fortnite days means 2 years ago, and Champions crate 1, 2, 3, 4 days means 3 years ago. And that is a very, very tough question. I had some great times socializing with my friends for the OG Fortnite days a couple of years ago. It was so much fun. But I think I'm going to have to go with the Champions crate days, which actually is when I was working at McDonald's. I just can't describe that genuine excitement of essentially what was, in November 2016, a dream of mine become a reality all the way up until February 2017, which was actually the same month that Champions Crates retired. So when Champions Crates came out, I hadn't even reached 1,000 subscribers, and when they were retired, I was well on my way to 100,000 subscribers, and it had just become my full-time job being a YouTuber. So that, for me, those few months were the biggest transition of my life, and I always think back fondly to those memories, and I just had more and more of you to interact with each and every day, and I did videos like this as well. I did these Q&A Rocket League style videos, and I really enjoyed those. So Fortnite was a lot of fun, but I'm going to have to go back to the days of Champions Crate 1, 2, and 3, and 4, because it was fresh new content, it was exciting, everyone was hyped for it, and also me personally, it was obviously a fantastic time for me for, you know, taking steps towards achieving / living my dream. Daniel Elberstein asks, how much money have you spent on Rocket League in total? This is a question I don't know the answer to, and I don't know if I want to know. Let me check my book real quick, okay? So in the last week, I've spent about $600 on Rocket League, like 630, you know, obviously to make videos and stuff. And if you times that by 4 for a month, that's about $2,500 a month. I think I spent a bit more on Rocket League recently, so I'd probably round that down. Even if I take off 1,000 from that, so it's $1,500 a month full time for 2.5 years, 30 months. It's over $50,000 easily, which is scary. But it's an investment. It has been an investment for me, so I don't regret a penny that I've spent on Rocket League, not in the slightest. But yeah, I don't know the actual number. It's too much. Adrian Lolmain has asked, how is everything going right now, and what's your current plan after crates are removed? Things are going okay. I'm having some little blips in regards to getting out of the rental agreement with the house that I was renting / still kind of am. And but other than that, YouTube itself is going really, really well. This is kind of, I guess, a series that would replace, in a way, some crate openings when crate openings are gone from Rocket League, because obviously they will have the blueprint system, which will be great for a week or two in terms of content to make. But after that, there's very few videos I'll be able to make solely about the blueprint system in the same way that I could do with the crate system. Obviously, if I get a blueprint that is a white striker Zomba, there's a video to be made there. But generally, blueprint videos aren't going to be, you know, plentiful going on into the new year. So it'll be stuff like this, it'll be montages, it might be other type of non-Rocket League type content. I still am getting my head around that and thinking about where I'm going to go in regards to that. So thank you for your question, and honestly, if you're excited for that, you want to stick around and figure out where we go, and you want to be a part of that, then subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss a single video. Similar to the previous question, but Carter Cholberg says, how many crates do you think you've opened in your lifetime? Again, this is something I genuinely don't know. It's well over 10,000, and that's pretty much all I can guarantee. But it's got to be more than that. I've been opening crates for 3 years. It has to be more than that. It definitely is. I opened 3,000 in one day once. So, yeah. I did have quite a few people asking me what I was going to do when crates leave the game and stuff, so I hope I've answered that in this video as well. Deadly Headley asks, would you do a 1v1 series with fans like me and others? See, in theory, this sounds great, but also at the same time, I can only provide sort of a consistent Diamond 3 Champ 1 level of 1v1 gameplay, which would be great if the fan I'm playing against is of a similar level. But if I've got a fan who's a bronze 1v1 player, it wouldn't make for a very equal showing. And likewise, if a grand champ 1v1 player comes up and wants to be in the series, I'll just get slapped, which that could be a good series, getting my ass handed to me on a plate through the means of a Rocket League 1v1. So in theory it's great, but I don't know if logistically I can figure it out. but I'll definitely try and think of things to do with you guys. I do want to make a Discord server. I don't have one, and I've had quite a few comments saying petition for Pixel to make a Discord server. Friends of mine have Discord servers. I need to get into it. It would be a great way to interact with you guys, I think. Yeah, I need to stop like thinking about it and actually just do it. Jack Troke asks, did you enjoy school? Now, I know it's kind of trendy and cool to be like, oh no, I didn't like school. Screw school. Grades don't define you, blah, blah, blah. I get the message they're trying to say, but I actually really did enjoy school. I was good at it. I'm a very disciplined person, and I work at my most efficient and best when I have a routine. I'm very much like that. You know, I loved going to bed at 11:30 p.m., waking up at 6:30 in the morning, getting some exercise in, cycling into school. So by the time I get into school by like 8:30, my brain is wired and I'm ready to go. And you've got some people there that were asleep 15 minutes before that and just look like zombies. I really think you can enjoy school a lot more with the mindset you go into it. And I enjoyed the work for the most part. It was sort of boring sometimes, but you get to see your friends every day without effort. And it isn't as hard as some people make it out to be if you just manage your time a little better. It's easier said than done, but I really enjoyed school, and even when I was at school, I knew I was going to miss it when I left, and I do. But, you know, I've moved on, so yes, I do enjoy school, and I think anyone can if you're in the right mindset. It's not for everyone, but it certainly was for me. Drew, who's a good friend of mine that I've met from YouTube, asks, haven't kept up with the whole moving out thing, man. How's that going? So, I've been living with my parents for about a month now, and I'm still trying to sort out things with my old apartment, trying to get the deposit back for that, and the house I am renting currently, I'm trying to get out of that agreement and find a new tenant for that. And then once I'm out there, I won't have any rent to pay for a little bit while I'm at my parents' house, and then I'm gonna find another place to live, move out, get good internet. I can start streaming regularly and just give myself a new life. You know, I'll be in my own place by myself, and it will be great. I'm just kind of at a transition period of my life where I'm just sort of taking each day as it comes, sorting out each problem as it comes, and just trying to enjoy myself along the way. So yeah, things are going okay. Ben Lewis asks, what is the next milestone you're aiming towards on both channels? Now you might be wondering, what does he mean both channels? Well, I do in fact have a football channel called The Full 90, and I have a fairly clear one in my mind there. Basically, before the next season of The Full 90 starts, which is season 3, which will start in about August 2020, I want to reach 10,000 subscribers on that channel. That would be really, really cool. It's my football channel. It's always linked in the description. If you like football, you can go and check it out. As far as Pick a Pixel goes, honestly, I want to have fun for the rest of the year, rest of 2019, with videos and making videos and stuff like that. All Rocket League. I'm more than happy to still do that. I love playing the game. I love getting better at the game. And I do enjoy crate openings, obviously. Going on into 2020, I'll have that whole year of 2020 basically to have a good long look at Rocket League, the content I make, and see where I can go from there, because the ultimate dream is of course 1 million subscribers, but Rocket League isn't going to get me there. Say what you want, it's not going to get me there. The only person Rocket League will carry to 1 million subscribers, or will help get to 1 million subscribers, is John Sandman, who'll probably get there in the next 6 months or so, and possibly Jazer. Maybe some other pros as well, because that specific Rocket League content that, you know, is really, really good. But for people like me, crates, trading, that's not getting anyone to 1 million subscribers. I feel like I've had the best go at it, getting to where I am today. But yeah, Mike S19 just asked, how are you so entertaining, man? You're actually the best. I come home from football at 5:30 and then watch you. I really appreciate that, Mike. I really do. There were a lot of people that said, you know, how are you such a good YouTuber? Which obviously they're trying to boost my own ego a bit. It's working. And I really appreciate the comments and the support. And every time, if I'm ever having a bad day, I can go to the comments of my videos, because I do read all the comments. And I can just look, and there are nice comments. There are, and I really, really do appreciate it. I hope this series can bring you and I closer together. Maybe the next episode I'll answer more sort of personal questions, because this has been a lot about Rocket League and YouTube, which I understand. It makes sense that you'd ask those questions, but I've had a really good time doing this. I think I'm going to leave it there, actually. That was a really nice one. I don't want this video to be too long, and if you watch this far into the video, you are a real one. I really do appreciate you. So that's going to do it for this episode. I have no idea what series I'm going to call this. Maybe Ask a Pixel, something like that. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I've really enjoyed it. Smash a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe today to join the Pixel Army. Follow me on my social medias at pickapixelyt on Twitter and Instagram, so you can get involved with this in the future. I've been Pixel. You have been awesome, and I'll see you in the next video very soon. Flying in a missile, haters throwing shade, never pick me, not an issue. I am a beast, I'm at the top, I run these beats, I hold my spot, so stop before it hits you. It's Pick a Pixel.